Move on to 3 then.
At 3, I've got 2018 Josef Martinez because I have a brain.
You're losing your mind over 2 spots. Stop it.
Yes. Yes.
Stop it.
Top 3 for me was easy top 3. Clearly, we don't have the same top 3. We probably have like one player in common in the top 3. But yes, I've gone with 2018 Josef Martinez. Because he scored 31 goals, 6 assists, and 32 appearances. Yes, they threw away the support shield on the last day, but they were literally so close to doing the double with Josef scoring 31 goals, which set the scoring record at the time, plus 6 assists, beating out Miguel Marón, who obviously we know very well, a guy that set the transfer record with how good he was, and Zlatan, who he beat out, which obviously we talked about that a little bit before. It was genuinely, at the time, one of the greatest scoring season in MLS history. That's just a fact. It doesn't matter if 9 of them or however many were penalties, because you still have to score penalties. You don't just get a free goal just because you have a penalty.
It is a 75% chance.
Okay, so then take 75% of 9 away. He still easily won the Golden Boot and was a hairpin away from doing the double while doing it. He was a hairpin away from setting the goals record in MLS while winning the double. That's not a top 3 season to you. That's not a top 3 season for you.
No. No.
You're out of your mind.
Fight me.
Number 3?
My number 3, I put Carlos Ruiz from 2002 because of how he turned on the clutch gene in the playoffs. Did the Shield Cup double, which we already talked about, was a massive selling point for our list, is how the team performed with him. 32 goals in MLS normal season and playoffs. And again, if you're talking total goals, Josef in Open Cup, let's go back for a second. Carlos Ruiz, 32 goals in playoffs and in regular season, 33 appearances. Josef Martinez, 35 goals, 9 penalties in 39 appearances. So we're looking at 28 goals in 33 appearances, not non-PK goals, or 24 goals in 39 appearances.
You can't just write off penalty goals. You can't.
I literally can, and I literally
you can.
All right, there's a reason why your favorite numbers website has expected goals minus penalties or goals minus penalties, because it's a stat that matters.
It just has goals, and it also just has
it's a stat that matters. It is. If you're just cherry picking goals off of the penalty spot, even if you convert 90% of them and you're missing a couple here and there, you're still cherry picking most of them off of a free shot. I'm not saying they're not goals. I'm saying they're weighted less for me.
But in those circumstances as well, how many of the times was it a chance where Josef maybe could have scored, but was fouled in the box and then didn't have the opportunity to?
Didn't have the opportunity to. He had 9 penalties.
Well, yeah, you're discrediting all the penalties. So in this case, the penalties might as well have not happened. So it's basically like you turned on no rules FIFA and someone could just take him out in the box when he has a shot to score. And now all of a sudden it might as well have just never happened. So then you're just erasing all those opportunities where he would have scored if he wasn't fouled.
Listen, all I'm saying is that Carlos Ruiz turned on the clutch gene in the playoffs, won the double. Josef choked away his supporter shield against the worst team in the league. Carlos Vela bottled the conference finals for MLS Cup. Carlos Ruiz is clear. I would argue that maybe Vela can go higher than Ruiz, but I won't put Josef above it. I won't.
You're living in 2002 MLS. Go for it.
I think 2002, it was a great team. Right? I'm not going to tell you that they didn't have a great team around them, but I think that 2018 Atlanta or 2019 LAFC walks.
Yeah, because modern day MLS is much better than 2002 MLS.
Correct. So it's more impressive that he
Yeah,
pulled it.
it's more impressive that Josef can score 31 goals against a more better teams.
Freeze. Defending in MLS 1.0 was miles individual center back defending miles clear of what we have now because the attacking talent was worse. Comparatively, it is miles clear.
Just because the attackers are worse doesn't mean the defending is better. Just means the attacking is worse.
If the defense goes like this and the attack goes like this, then the distance between them is the comparative level. Right?
Look, we're never going to get on the same page on this. We should just move on.
I'm glad you've come to that agreement.